When Daisy first stepped into our home with her tiny body, the scent of tulips accompanied her. Despite her tiny frame, she had boundless energy and a desire to play that couldn't be contained. She ran and spun from one corner of the house to another without stopping. But in the house, there was a giant Rottweiler named Dozer, who was the opposite of her in appearance and personality. Dozer was a calmer, more deliberate, and dignified dog. He tilted his head to the side, blinking in amazement at Daisy's movements and energy. Daisy had decided that Dozer would be her best friend. She wandered and jumped around fearlessly beside Dozer's huge, sturdy paws. Dozer, meanwhile, tried to make sense of what was happening with bewilderment. The days flew by. Daisy's energy never waned. She would touch Dozer with her tiny paws and chase his wagging tail, playing with him. Sometimes she would bark affectionately as if saying, "Let's play together." At first, Dozer wasn't sure. He would slowly and calmly back away and even try to escape at the first opportunity. But there was one thing he forgot. What do you think that could be? Write your comments. Daisy didn't give up. With her energy, patience, and cheerfulness, she drew Dozer to her as if hypnotizing him. One day, Dozer took a deep breath, gathered his courage, and started chasing Daisy. At that moment, we saw the first steps of a loving friendship that would touch our hearts. Daisy, on the other hand, was always looking to entertain herself and play more. She immediately spotted a space she could crawl under the bed and went in. Dozer followed her to the room where the paw sounds were coming from. Our home had turned into a playground where two different worlds, big and small, calm and energetic, danced in harmony. As time passed, Daisy's small body disappeared. She grew up, but the energy she held inside never diminished. Dozer was no longer shy. He played with Daisy. However, sometimes he couldn't keep up with Daisy's energy. He wanted to rest and take a break. Daisy, on the other hand, didn't want to stop. She wanted to play more. One evening, when we saw the look in their eyes, we understood. Daisy needed a playmate who could keep up with her energy and speed. It was a difficult decision. We didn't want to damage the strong bond between Daisy and Dozer. After much thought, we decided the time had come and adopted Mocha, who we thought would bring new color to our lives and our home. As soon as Daisy saw her, she got excited, her eyes widened. Mocha's boldness and tiny steps were in tune with Daisy's energy. The house was almost filled with a cloud of dust, chasing, jumping, and the little sounds of paws. At first we were scared, but Dozer handled the situation with maturity. Sometimes he watched them from his corner with wide eyes, and sometimes he went over to them with his big paws to accompany them. Now the love, joy, and energy of these three fill every corner of our home. Dozer's patience, Daisy's endless energy, and Mocha's sweet playfulness taught us one thing. True bonds are not limited by outward appearances or personalities. Sometimes, even the touch of a little paw is enough to change a home. Has this heartwarming friendship touched your heart? If you enjoyed this friendship story, share your thoughts with us in the comments.